What horror movie do you think you'd easily survive if you were in it? Anything that starts with someone touching opening the thing that isn't supposed to be touched opened. I'm a basic rule follower. Movie would start with me reading the sign, and end with me walking away after reading the sign. See, I thought I was like that. You know, don't touch the obviously alien and potentially lethal object. Easy. But then I saw this cactus in the desert and the spines looked kinda fleshy and soft, so I got curious if it was more furry than spiky, and touched it and it hooked into my finger. I dunno. A black flame candle sounds too cool to pass up though. Only have to worry if you're virgin. Creepy book bound in human flesh in an isolated cabin. Probably best not to start reading it out loud. I bought a paperback edition of the Necronomicon for shits and giggles, read like 2 words off one of the spells to summon Cthulhu and immediately thought, you know what, let's not do this even if this is entirely fictional, lol. None. I'm black. The Ring. Because I don't own a VCR. I understand why somebody with VCR would watch it out of curiosity though. I was a teenager and watched The Japanese Ring on a dodgy VCR, and when the movie finished it was quite dark at night. Terrible mistake. The Ring VHS gets passed around retirement homes. Old people who are too infirm to enjoy a quality of life, who live in countries where they do not have voluntary euthanasia, have a trusted friend acquire a copy and bring it to them, since, hell, even people in vegetative states have their eyes open. They get the closure and certainty of knowing a week is all they must endure before the end, and they get to circumvent bullshit rules about how they get to leave the world. And when the little girl climbs out of the TV, they take her hand gladly. Some of the grandmothers trying to brush her hair, or set out a tray of the last cookies they'll ever get to bake, remembering when their daughters and their granddaughters were that age. Samara gets to bounce on the knee of a grandfather sitting one last time in his favorite recliner, smugly confident that what he told his son came true. I'm going out the way I want, sitting in his damn chair. To people who aren't afraid of death, The Ring is about a nice Japanese girl who comes to visit. Blair Witch Project. We're filming where? Looking for what? Oh okay, I'm not coming to that. Shit, even if I wasn't scared, I'm definitely too lazy for that sort of thing. My laziness has saved me more times than I can be bothered imagining. You're going to spend a weekend in the woods with who? Yeah, that guy sucks. All these people suck. This sounds real boring. Jaws. Just stay off the fucking beach. It follows. I don't ever get laid. Even if you have the monster following you, just fuck a bird. How's it gonna catch a fucking bird? If the pursued host dies, the monster goes back to hunting the next person in the stack. You'd probably want to fuck a deep sea creature. Something that can outlive you, like a clam or something. Just rub a little salt on your dick and slam that clam to get out of that jam. Yeah, but maybe the bird you fucked will go on to fuck another bird, and so on, until the monster just chases after generations of birds. Just gotta make sure it's a hot bird you fucked so it'll definitely get laid. If you do get to, just fuck a prostitute. Any movie where the killer walks slower than a damn snail. Yep, probably taunt the killer too. Act like you're running fast, trying to outrun them, right before you get into the cab. Get to the airport and leave the fucking continent. Get out, because I'm white. Pretty sure that increases your odds of death by the end of that movie. Halloween. I'm pretty sure I could outrun Michael Myers. Do I get to hear the music? That would increase my survival rate 100%. Sorry to break it to you, but somehow you'll inexplicably trip over nothing multiple times just so that good old Mike can catch you while moving at a speed that would suggest he's taking a stroll in a museum. He can teleport, but only when no one has line of sight. It makes the movie kind of comic to me. I don't like them. Just bury him alive in a 20-foot pit of fast-setting concrete. I knew my 20-foot pit of fast-setting concrete would come in handy one day. A stranger calls. I don't answer calls from numbers I don't know. Doesn't matter, the call is coming from inside the house. You not answering the phone doesn't make him unwilling to kill you. Jeepers creepers. Fucking idiots decide to investigate someone quite obviously shoving a dead body into a basement, in the middle of nowhere, without calling the police or letting anyone know where they are. After that same creepy person tried his best to run them off the road. Fuck that. I think I could survive Psycho, especially after the first scene with the dude. Fuck that, he's clearly deranged, and a shitload of money in my car like she had. However, I would probably die in every scenario of the Saw movies. I'd survive Saw by not getting targeted by the Jigsaw killer because I'm a pretty chill guy. Depends which Jigsaw killer you get. The main one wouldn't bother you unless you were doing some obviously illegal or immoral shit. His apprentices, however, one of them trapped a janitor because he smoked, Saw 6, and another rigged a cop into an inescapable trap because she was too dedicated to her job, Saw 3. Actually, if he's too chill, then he could be made to play for wasting his life. I think I could survive the nerve gas house except the needle trap, fuck that. I was specifically thinking the dude that tried to charge through a giant room of the barbed wire. I think that might have been one of the later ones where it was designed to not be possible though. Shaun of the Dead. I'd just get myself a nice cold pint and wait for all of it to blow over.